Hello everyone, this is Ken Riley with WorldKar Corporation. This is part number 3 in why you should never drive intermodal. Okay, to show you where all of this radiation private industry is going, I'll show you a picture. Quick picture here. Here it is. That's where it's going. Now this is a European system. Adani is could be Italian, could be Spanish, but this is where they're projecting it. Every vehicle, this one's designed for passenger cars, vans, trucks, not for buses, but for the little cars. Because the industrialists who are developing this phony DHS security system, which this is not going to make you more secure, it's going to put more shekels into their pockets. Zero, that's it. By mandating the use. It's mandated. Government is there not to protect the individual. They're not there for you. They are there to line the pockets of big business. That's what Little Bush said when he was in power. He said the function of government is to increase the market share of big business. Okay, here's a picture of, this is an actual photograph of how these scanners see what's inside of a container. That's a lathe of some type, but it shows how radiation is penetrating completely through the vehicle and the load. What they're showing here is that they can put these scanning systems on mobile trucks, and they can either move along the load or have the truck move under the gantry. But again, they want rapid deployment of these systems by mobilizing them. Again, this is showing it's hard to see, but here's a person standing up, a person sitting down in this cargo container. This is merchandise. These are people receiving massive doses of radiation. Now these are all foreign-sounding companies because they are. This is all European-made and deployed stuff. Here's a gantry here. This is your main radiation gantry here. Truck going through it. And there's a dummy running the machine. See, he's looking at in real time an X-ray view of the driver, the cab, everything in the truck. He's able to see in real time what's in that truck. This shows material discrimination. Look at this. Total X-ray radiation of everything going in. They're trying to sell you on this concept that this makes you safe in the country. How is that making you safe if the radiation is killing you? And it does kill you. What a job here, what a snow job. They're trying to sell you on this idea of how safe you are from terrorists and sleeper cells and all that. You're going to die of radiation before a terrorist gets to you. Again, looking at everything in real time. So that's one. And they'll show you fast deployment systems using mobile scanning. Trying to tell you how safe you're going to be from all these terrorist sleeper cells. This is a portable system they're moving on a truck. And it's showing how you can simply deploy the system anywhere at any time instantaneously. Have trucks drive through it, do the scanning and all that. Again, the buses going through these systems in a tall vehicle. So that what they're saying is they want to set these systems up in cities and on highways so they can scan every truck, every bus, every car. Here you go. This is the ultimate deployment right here. So if you want to get into New York City, your car will have to drive through one of these systems so they can detect who's got guns going into New York City or whatever the hell. It's all just a big hoax. You do have problems with idiots, but they're usually homegrown. They're not people coming into the city. They're already there. You know, they're trying to sell you on this concept of how safe you are because now they can detect everything in that car. Again, everybody in this car is getting a massive dose of radiation. Look at all the names of these systems, Vasis or Adani or whatever. These are all foreign developers because they've been developing this stuff for decades when it was illegal to even propose using these systems in this country. With Congress simply passing new laws that say they can deploy and use any of these scanning systems, of course, to keep everybody safe and keep them in power. Well, the whole thing is to keep illegal governments in power, like the U.S. dictatorship. It's an illegal government keeping itself illegally in power through all of these systems. This is not a country of, by, and for the people. See, they're showing cars, trucks going through these systems. You will be forced to go through these systems if something isn't done to stop it. They make it sound like it's so great. Drive-through passenger vehicle and van system. There you go. They make it sound like this is such a great idea, keeping you safe. You're not unsafe right now. What you're unsafe from is your own government and the big business industries who control them and handle them and tell them what laws to pass in order to get guaranteed huge payments for this really hideous scientific crap. Like I said, all parts of government are in on this together. The U.S. Parliament, the White House, and the Court of Supremacists are all in on this together, and the whole government is there to keep industrialists in power so that they can keep collecting and getting tax dollars to keep an illegal government in power and keep their handlers, the industrialists, in power with them. And the most corrupt, the most criminal part of their whole system is what they call lobbying. Absolutely against the Constitution. They are paying to have laws passed like this to roll the shekels, to empower, to pay off industrialists. Bills are being passed all the time to enrich public sector organizations, which is against the Constitution. Now, how the lobbying system was ever put into place, again, the people didn't stand up to and say this is anti-constitutional. And with the Court of Supremacists now decreeing that the people here do not have absolute rights, they decreed you do not have absolute rights, you only have civil rights that they endow upon you. Those are privileges, not rights. They've completely destroyed the Bill of Rights. But again, in wrapping all this up, But truckers have the power. Congress does not have the power. Industry does not have the power. The truckers do. Stop driving for 3 days and the country will fold. But it's got to be every trucker. So those are my ideas. I'm not going to necessarily not drive truck if I find the right job, something that suits me. I may drive. But I'm just saying truckers have the power. You can control the country by what you do or do not drive. All I'm saying is don't drive intermodal. It'll kill you. So, till next time, this is Ken Riley. I'm a trucker, I'm a scientist, telling you, listen up and do what's best for your own health, your own life, because you are in control. Till next time.